Alright, this is the day 2. You probably see me right now in the time lapse on my phone. It's ready to. I have a few bolts on the bottom, and I gotta still unscrew the 5 bolts on the flywheel. And after that, I can pull the whole thing out. Just want to go through my engine. So this is the engine. I was completely stuck. I was beating for a year and a half, I think, something like that. And yeah, you saw all my videos. I mean, I did lots of lunches and crazy runs. So car was running really hard for the whole year. So that's the main key. I was, testing the whole kit, and we go through all the kind of issues. Of course, we fix it, and we go through all kind of fuel blends, different weather, summer, winter, spring, and fall. All these times it's like the engine runs differently, but it's powerful. It's really powerful. Just want to go through and show you the first. Let's go see the spark plugs. It's NGK 9EIX. The oil looks pretty good. I think it runs a little bit lean. You can see by the way they look, but otherwise they're pretty not too bad. Just one cylinder looks like was not too bad, but most of them was running lean a little bit. I mean, you guys know my car was out of fuel, so we did our best with the tuning to keep the engine in one piece. So yeah, the spark plugs looks not too bad. It's pretty good actually. Nice and clean. Looks like only this cylinder got some little bit carbon. This is the cylinder number 2, I think. Actually a little bit on the rich side. Due to pistons in there looks pretty clean. Let me get the lights. So that looks pretty clean. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it, yeah, right there. See, they all look same. Yeah, right there. They all look same. Piston looks pretty good. I think better than the fucking Supercharger car. I know you guys probably hate me because I keep saying that. Yeah, they're all good. What about carbon dioxide and intake runners? Yeah, I have, as you know, running the methanol injection. It's pretty much on all the time. I went over with you guys to the runners. They looks not too bad. By the way, this engine I bought it was 7,000 miles only, so, and I put it down for a year, about, I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 or 5,000 on this engine. So PVC system. This particular car, as you see, I plugged the Supercharger inlet for the PVC. There is no more suction side of the Supercharger. So what I did, I ran custom 10AN fitting with the 10AN braided hose. It's connected to the, it used to be plug over here. So I took it out of the plug and used kind of, GB welder and other shit. It works fine for a year, nothing leaking, it's all good. So it's pretty much sucking all the crap, all the gases, crankcase gas and valve car head gases from the oil. It's built up negative pressure of the turbo. So this hose going into the catch can. It's a blow-through type of the catch can type thing. So, and another hose go back to the inlet intake cold air intake right before the turbo. As you can see, my catch can was like cheap ones and it's not really good, so I'm gonna replace that definitely. I use it for a year, maybe less than a year. You can see all the crop was sucking through the turbo from the catch can a little bit. Some oil probably as well. You can see in the blow valve, it's a little bit oily and dusty. It's all this shit is coming from the catch can. And yeah, that means all the dirty air going back to your engine, blah 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 blah. So same crop as the fucking original Supercharger. Yeah, this time I'm gonna do something different. Should work a lot better. Air should be much cleaner, and negative pressure in the crankcase always good thing, you know. And not much, not too much, but you know. You know, whatever it's, you can produce it like -5 negative pressure, 510. About the Supercharge, one day I thought if you guys do same way, if you plug that thing and run something similar and go through the like separate catch can and back to the intake manifold, I think it should you guys help a lot, because lots of time the PVC valve, which is right here, I think somewhere, yeah, that's the one, membrane is getting bad, and fucking all the, it's like really big amount of the vacuum in the engine, it blows the seals off and everything, especially when you got ported charge and dual pulley. It's not a really good idea too. That's just me use that, so I would plug it same way and run separate catch can just for the engine. It's a lot healthier and healthy, and all the crop not going back to your Supercharge and intake, and intercooler is gonna be much cleaner. That's just my thought on this thing. Pretty much, I don't know. I don't feel like I want to pull the engine today. We will see. I have maybe another hour to play with. Like I said, I have 5 more bolts and the flywheel left, and I think 3 bolts from the transmission and 2 bolts from the side mounts. These 2 bolts I take it off already. This is the starter. I have to take the cover off. I'm not remember last time I think I changed the starter from different car, and for some reason I can't pull it out. I'm not sure if I use this exactly from same engine, but I remember I used to, you know, pull them out easily. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not remember exactly what I did. So I keep the space a little bit over here. I take it out, so I need the space. What I'm doing to take the flywheel bolts, I'm using the screwdriver. Do you see the thread of the flywheel over there? All the way in the end? So you gotta put it between flywheel and transmission, and that's it. It's locked. You can unscrew the bolts on the flywheel. That's just the trick, guys, for you if you ever planning to do. Let me get the flashlight so you see much cleaner. Yeah, it's right here. See it right there? So you pretty much put in on the flywheel side, and you put it on transmission side, and it's locked the flywheel. Then you can able to unscrew the bolts on the flywheel. Same way you're moving the flywheel around, just, you know, you gotta take the spark plugs off. You just put the screwdriver over there, and actually, yeah, there we go, it's moving. You can do this way, or you can just turn the pulleys. Just, you know, make sure you take the spark plugs off. It's much easier to do it. You know, you don't have to force a lot. Alright guys, if you have any questions, I don't know, or do you want me to explain something? As I'm sorry if my English is not really perfect, but I'm trying my best to, you know, do the whole thing in video. So whatever who wants to do the project like that, you guys can do it. I swear to God, it's not really hard to do it. If you have, like, you know, regular skills of doing the stuff on the engine, you definitely can do the turbo and just install the turbo on that thing. It looks scary and hard, but in real life it's not. Like, I spent on this engine for what, like yesterday 3 hours, and I'm playing around right now hour and a half, so pretty much 6-7 hours for me. 6-7 hours, okay, let's say 8, you know, with the lunch. 8 hours should be enough to pull that thing out. It's maybe because I have already most of the stuff, you know, out, like firewall and stuff like that, so it makes it a lot easier for me to pull the engine out. Alright, so engine is ready for pull it out. Just a few tips for you guys. When you unscrew the flywheel, unscrew all the bolts from transmission, just keep one bolt in the top. Which one I kept is the one right here, so it's easy to access. When you're ready to use the engine lift, you know, you just unscrew it, and that's it. It's all good. You see, it's moving now. Another thing, engine mounts. So I'm unscrew those 2 bolts in the bottom. Over there, 2 bolts in the bottom, and you have 2 big ones. It's hold the entire engine on the sides of the subframe, frame, whatever. So yeah, this is the 2 bolts right here. Sorry, this is my freaking line. So 1, 2. That's all we have to do. Unscrew those 2. Passenger side, you just unscrew it, it's fine. Driver side, it's a little bit complicated because they put it. You got the bolt right here in the bracket for the mount. I mean, it's the mount bracket. It's attaching to the frame, so you gotta take this bolt on the right side out first, and then you take this bolt from the engine mounts. Same thing, 2 bolts. So you gotta take this one first, then you take those 2, and that's it. Before you do that, make sure you hook up the, it's right there, engine stand, engine lift right there. You know, connect everything, make sure the chain is tight and everything, and that's it. You start untie those 4 bolts, and you should be able to do your thing.